Have you watched the previous episode's video? Welcome to the story of this episode, Chapter 38, The Pursuit and New Discoveries. Sumu and his team members stared in the direction where the black-robed men had disappeared, and the doubts in their hearts hung over them like a gloomy cloud. But they knew that they couldn't slack off at this moment. The conspiracy of the Dark Spirit Sect was like a giant hidden in the dark, ready to bring a devastating disaster to the spirit fantasy realm at any time. They must be plotting an even bigger conspiracy. "We have to catch up quickly and find out what they're up to," Sumu said, determination shining in his eyes. The team members nodded in agreement. They quickly packed their equipment and chased after the black-robed men in the direction they had gone. The pursuit was not smooth. The black-robed men seemed to have noticed they were being followed and deliberately set up many distracting clues along the way. Sometimes, they would leave false spiritual power traces, leading Sumu and the others in the wrong direction. At other times, they would use the surrounding environment to skillfully cover their tracks. However, with his exquisite control of reverse, time, spiritual power, and the rich experience he had gained in the mysterious plane, Sumu could always see through the black-robed men's tricks and lead the team members to continue the pursuit. After a difficult pursuit, Sumu and the others arrived at a remote small town. The town seemed very quiet, but Sumu keenly sensed something was amiss. Although the spiritual power fluctuations here seemed normal on the surface, there was an unnatural aura in the subtleties, as if someone was secretly controlling the flow of spiritual power. Sumu and the team members entered the town cautiously. They noticed that the pedestrians on the street were in a hurry, and fear and unease were evident in their eyes. Sumu stopped an old man passing by and asked softly, "Old man, may I ask what's going on here? Why does everyone seem so scared?" The old man looked around warily, then lowered his voice and said, "Recently, some strange things have been happening in the town. At night, you can always hear strange noises, and some people have seen dark shadows shuttling through the streets. Everyone thinks the town is cursed." Sumu's heart skipped a beat. He thought these strange phenomena were likely related to the Dark Spirit Sect, so he and the team members began to investigate all around the town. At the edge of the town, they discovered an abandoned warehouse. A faint evil spiritual power aura permeated the area around the warehouse. Sumu and the others quietly approached the warehouse. Through the cracks in the warehouse, they saw a group of black-robed men busily working inside. In the middle of the black-robed men was a huge black magic formation engraved with strange runes. The runes flickered with a gloomy light. The black-robed men were chanting around the formation, as if conducting some kind of evil ritual. "This must be a stronghold of the Dark Spirit Sect. What are they up to?" the team member whispered. Sumu didn't answer. He carefully observed the every move of the black-robed men. Suddenly, he noticed that the runes used by the black-robed men in the ritual were similar to the rune formation they had seen in Lingfong Valley, but there were also differences. These runes seemed more complex and contained a more powerful evil force. Sumu realized that this ritual might be an important part of the Dark Spirit Sect's conspiracy. He decided to wait until the black-robed men completed the ritual, see what they were going to do, and then figure out a way to stop them. Just then, one of the black-robed men seemed to sense the movement outside and walked towards the warehouse door. The story continues. More exciting content is coming up. Subscribe as soon as possible.